1 2 1 2 1 2. Yo. Yes, man. Voice still a little bit crackly, and I mean, it's been a couple of weeks, but I'm back in full effect. Full effect. Yeah. It's so nice to be back. I ain't gonna lie. Like, after celebrating, gotta give thanks to the man above for letting me see another year. Big up to the man above. Yeah, man. Despite COVID messing with me, I ain't gonna lie. COVID messed with me, yeah. But I'm here. It's the fourth time. Have you guys had COVID? If you wait, first of all, hold up. Let me know who's here, who's online right now. Let me know. Show me a signal. Let me know where you're listening from. You can show me a flag. You can just let me know in the comment box. I know that you're here, that you're with us tonight. And thank you for joining. Yeah, who's going to be the first person to let me know? It's been a couple weeks, I ain't going to lie. But it feels good to be back, man. You see that thing called COVID? Big up Shah, locked on. Thank you for joining us. First one to let us know where you're calling from, listening from, watching from. Big up yourself, hold tight, Lavi. Big up all my Orlando crew. Big up my Central Florida massive. Thank you for joining. Guys, don't forget, like, subscribe, and share up the thing, man. We need to blow up this thing and get viewers on. So far, we got Lavi, we got Shah. I don't know who else is on, but keep it rolling. We're going to keep going until we get more people in tonight. My voice is a bit off, so bear with me, that COVID mad thing. And it's a Let's Talk Radio and podcast show. And if you don't know, get to know. Tonight's show is about making the right choices. Making the right choices. Hold tight T, Orlando. Yeah, man. Hey, it's a Central Florida affair tonight. Big up yourself. Please go ahead, like, subscribe, and share, because I actually did take the time out to do some research on this topic about making the right choices. Not only relationships, I know previously a lot of the topics and a lot of things that I have spoken about have been based on relationships. However, tonight we're going to dive into different things. Yeah, we're going to touch up on choosing the right partner, financial choices, which is very, very important. Something that I haven't spoken much on, but it's very important. I think it's something that needs to be addressed also. So yeah. Yep. Like, subscribe, share it up. Share up the thing, man. So how was everybody's week, man? What did you guys get up to? Let me know what you got up to this week. Anything nice, anything adventurous, anything fun. Like I said, I've been out of it for the last couple of weeks, but I'm here today. And I give thanks always. Trust me on that one. Definitely always giving thanks when it comes to, another chance, another day above ground's always a blessing. 100% I stand on that. So yes, tonight's going to be all about making the right choices, guys. And we're just going to wait for a few more heads. But in the meantime, between time, let me know where you're listening from. We've got the Central Florida massive. We got Shah, Orlando, Lavi, Central. And we got T locked on. Appreciate you guys for joining us. Big up yourself. And we're just trying to grow the platform. And I've been saying this since I started last year. I got some giveaways, and I mean it, I'm not even joking. You guys are on point, like, because you guys are definitely in the bag for a giveaway. But the people that's missing out, gosh, when you hear about it, you're going to be like, geez, if only I was consistent in listening and watching, I might have been doing something big, somewhere exotic, somewhere tropical, because I am a man of my word. Oh, big up all the people that checked in on me to see how I was doing. T, Shah, Lav, Shell, Shan, Dan, bunch of course, my mums, my aunts, cousins, family. Big up yourselves, man. Thank you for checking in to see if I was good. I really appreciate you guys, man. The COVID thing ain't a joke, but they need to hand over a membership card to me, because it's my fourth time now. Big up Tanya, Miami crew. Yes, man. Big up the South. Today's show is full of real people. That's what I can see. Cool people. So yeah. So once again, if you just locked on, it's the Let's Talk Radio and podcast show. Each and every Sunday right here I could say 8 p.m. Eastern time. I don't need to say Atlantic, because I think down on the Atlantic region, they're the same time zone as I say. It makes things a lot more easier, which is awesome. Awesome. So yeah, big up everyone locked on Let's Talk Radio and podcast show each and every Sunday. Tell a friend to tell a friend how we set trends each and every Sunday. Big up Jeffy. Okay, so South's coming through. The South's coming through. Please go ahead, share the thing, man. Share the thing, because tonight's going to be a big night. We're going to be talking about a few things. I know it's been primarily about relationships and dating and stuff like that, but today we're going to switch up a little bit. We're going to dive straight in. We're going to talk about choices all around, not just relationships, not just dating. What we drinking? I know what you drinking, but I'm drinking, what's this? I think it's Roscato, you know, Jeffy. You want to drink? Cheers, man. Jeffy's a long-time friend, man. Always jokes. When did we meet? Was it when I was working? Was it at Scotiabank we met? My fellow Dominican, but she's repping the VI. Yeah, Jeffy, big up yourself, man. Long time. I think I've known you the longest on this cast. The longest person that I've known is you. So big up yourself. You don't know, Jeff. Big up yourself. Nothing but good vibes, man. Nothing but good vibes. So yes, ladies and gentlemen. Big up yourself. Yes, so today is about choices, man. Making the right choices. You know, we've all been there, done that, worn the t-shirt. We've made decisions that we can say we've regretted them, but at the end of the day, I hope we've learned from them. I don't want to say I regret stuff that I've done in the past. I wish I made different and better choices. However, I've embraced and I've learned from it, and it's made me a better person, and it's made me the person today. Big up, Siri. I'm sorry. Jeff Lynn, she just took your spot. I think I've known Siri for longer than you, probably like 12, 13 years. So big up, Siri. Thank you. All the Central Florida's doing it tonight. Doing it well. Love it. We ain't got no one in the islands representing tonight. What's going on, man? What's my VI massive? What's going on What's going on down in the VI where no one's locked on? Anytime there's some kind of passa, you ain't seeing them because they're involved. You know what I mean? But yeah, big up Siri, big up Jeffy, big up Laws, big up Charlav, big up all of you. Thank you. Really appreciate you guys. Tonight's topic will be about making the right choices. As I was saying, choices. It's a blessing and it's a curse at the same time. Reason being, it's a blessing because at least you have the choice. You have the choice to do the right thing or do whatever thing. And then more time, our choices determine the consequences that we may face, whether it be good or bad. That's where it's very important to make choices. Nevertheless, there's always a light at the end of the tunnel with whatever we do. And we do have that opportunity once again to fix it. Once we're above ground and God's given us breath and life, we have the chance to, make a change to the future. Not the past. The past is the past, but moving forward, hopefully we learn from it. Big up Marcia. Oh, big up Dom. Big up Monique. Thank you for joining. Thank you. Where you from, man? Where you listening from? What part of the world are you listening from? Thank you for joining us. Big up yourself. Let me give you a round of applause. Thank you. Yeah, so choices, very deep. And that's a blessing. It is a blessing because we have the option. Some people don't have no choices in life. They have to do what they're told, what's been done. They're run by, dictators and stuff like that. They really don't have a choice. So when you wake up in the morning, the first thing you ever do is big up, give thanks, because you do have a choice in life. Big up my St. Croix massive. Big up. Love you guys. Love my VI massive. First one representing the St. Croix for tonight. Does my voice sound a bit different than usual? Because it's a mad thing. What does it mean if you get 3 lines on a COVID test? Like, I'm going to sip on this quick and you tell me what does it mean, 3 lines? Am I pregnant? No, I'm joking. But like 3 lines, I've never seen that. I've seen 1 negative. I've seen 2, which means positive. But 3 lines, that's a mad thing. Seriously, a man got 3 lines. I don't know. I feel a little special. I'm going to save that one and do a little research. Decisions, choices. The choices we make determine how things will go moving forward, whether it's good or bad. If it's a bad choice, most of the time you got opportunity to bounce back and learn from it. So that's the blessing there. So first of all, I want everyone to look at things in a positive light. You can flip negative into positive. You can do that. Remember, life is full of contrast. Life is full of opposites. You got day, you've got night, you got black, you got white, you got sunshine, you got dark. There's opposites. And it's our mindset that determines how we choose and how we go about things, you know, the outcome of things. Yes, we might have negative moments, but it doesn't have to stay with that. It doesn't have to stay that way. At the end of the day, it's up to us. One of the topics here, choosing a right partner, choosing a partner. So I'm going to ask you guys right now, yes, something we're familiar about speaking about, but what are some important qualities that you look for in a partner? Let's go. Shah, let's go on, because you're very vocal. I don't know why you're being quiet tonight, because then people on TikTok, Shah did a show with me. The last show I did, I think, was with Shah. And she there ran up her mouth online. And then when I shared the thing, a few people were upset, but it's all opinions. She wasn't wrong in anything that she said. It's just that, you know, for once, I had people agreeing with the things that I said or how I felt, because I didn't say much. She was doing the talking, but I felt some type of way with some things, which wasn't bad. However, they were in agreement and kind of shook up the TikTok world. If you don't have TikTok, add us now on TikTok. But the question to you right now, what are the most important qualities to look for in a partner? So when you guys are making that decision to get with someone or link up, hey, do you know what I learned? Man used to say, hook up, let's hook up. Like if I met someone, oh my gosh. And you know, I recently, hey, let me ask you guys, what does it mean to hook up with someone? Someone, the first person to answer me that question, please. What does it mean if I say, hey, let's hook up? Tell me what it means, because I'm going to tell you what it means to me. But what does that mean? If a man says to you, let's hook up, Marcia, what does that mean? Jeff, Tanya, Lav, Shah. If a man says, let's hook up, what does that mean, guys? Because I was in for a rude awakening, because everyone knows by now, I was born and raised in the UK, and the lingo and the slang and thing is very much different to the stateside Virgin Islands Caribbean slang. And I learned the hard way about the words, let's hook up. You guys, what does that mean? That's what I thought it meant, Shah. Honestly, that's what, you know what? Let me see what the definition says online when it comes to let's hook up. Let me see what it says, because maybe it's the corrupt people that's made up their own thing for it. But let's see what it says online, the definition. Let's hook up. What does it mean if somebody asks you to hook up?
According to NCBI, having sex, usually casual sex. People rarely say they hooked up with their boyfriend or girlfriend, getting together to get it on.
You see that? Did you hear that? That's not from me, you know. Let's hook up means let's have sex. Usually just casual, no strings attached. That's mad. Let me tell you a little joke about that word, them words there, let's hook up. In the UK, when we like meet someone like that, we say, yeah, let's hook up. Meaning exchange numbers and we'll link up and hang out as friends. That's it. Like, let's link up. It was a good vibe. We met. Exchange numbers. Listen, when I first moved to the VI, everyone I met, and it's going to get even crazier, I used to say, yeah, man, let's hook up. And I remember on many occasions, the women, the girls were like, hook up? What do you think I am? So what do you mean? It was like, you don't even know me. This is me. That's why I want to hook up with you. And imagine, based on this theory here, what it means, imagine what they're thinking if this is what they're going by. I'm basically just meeting them and saying, let's do the... I didn't know that's what it meant. And that's probably why I was getting like the funny looks and all of that, because they probably thought this man is rude. A couple of times I got truths, but probably like they thought, yeah, he's real. Like, joke. But yeah, it's like, let's hook up means let's... I did not know that. Can you imagine when I linked up with even when I met cool dudes, like friends, and I was like, yeah, one of these days we should hook up. Oh my gosh. In my eyes, I'm saying, yeah, we hang out, get a drink, go to the club or wherever, cool out, link gal. But I'm telling man them, let's hook up. Oh my gosh. Man them, if I ever told you in the past, let's hook up in the VI, please, it wasn't that. It wasn't that. I'm from the UK. That means let's link up. It ain't even funny, Siri. Mad thing. Mad thing. Thank God for someone that brought me down, even though it was late. But real talk, that's what happened. Back to the topic. What are the most... It's even funny, you know. Nah. Big up Terry. Big up. Thank you for joining. GG, can you imagine what people must have been thinking? Hey, you ain't hear no one say no madness about me, right, Jeff? Like, right, what's this shit on? He asked me to hook up. Allow it, mad. But I learned now. So if you're in the US and you're new to the US or the Virgin Islands, please try and avoid using that. Let's hook up. Don't do it. It don't mean what you think it means. It means let's have casual sex. And man, them, if you don't say it to a next man. I learned that. Jeffy said nothing came back on my name. Anyway, what are some of the qualities to look for in a partner? Hey, let me ask you something, right? It's crazy because I don't get no guys on the show and I don't know why. I try and share this to a lot of guys, but dress sense. Does dress sense mean a lot to you women? Do you know what? When I was younger, when I used to see women, like the way they dressed in little stuff, and I used to turn my head. Like I used to be like, rah, look at what she's wearing, seeing skin and all that. I ain't gonna lie. Do you know now when I see it online and they're half naked, I'm like, man, she can do better than that. And I'm not judging them, but I'm looking for me. You know what I'm saying? Awareness, self-awareness. Can you break that down a little bit, please, Siri? Self-awareness, accountable. Break those down for me. Give me examples when you guys explaining yourself, please. And don't forget to share the Let's Talk Radio and podcast to your friends and family. We've got opportunities out here. I will be giving away a lot of gifts and prizes. So far, we've had a contribution from Assyria and Tanya when it comes to what are the most important qualities in a partner that you look for. And Syria said self-awareness. Please expand. Tanya says accountability, being accountable. Please explain and break that down to me. Appreciate it. Oh yeah, what was I saying now? What was I saying for real? Yeah, like it's crazy. Like when I get older, the things that used to get me excited or that I wanted to see, like it's very much changed now. I'm just a bit scared for myself because it's getting to the stage where I feel like maybe I might start crossing my legs. Like them older guys, I don't want to do that though. I don't want to be crossing his legs and wear my pants high, like around my belly. But it's real, like things that used to get me excited, things that I used to see in women, and I see the same thing now. I be holding my head, maybe because I've got a daughter as well. But I be like, rah. I was looking at something today on YouTube, and it was basically speaking about revealing clothes. I don't know, but I don't want to sound too controversial because I don't know. If you got assets and you've got them out there, is it for attention or because what is it about? And I'm not judging. Let's read some of the comments. And thank you, Siri, for breaking this down. Self-awareness, knowing themselves. What is valuable to them? What they want for themselves. Yeah, definitely. And I think that should be a conversation between you and that person as well. Lavi says, caring, considerate, and someone that communicates. Agree with you, Lav. Caring, someone that's very caring, considerate, and cute. Yeah, man, those are some nice things. And as I get older, the things of the world, the materialistic things, that becomes weak. It doesn't become as important. Once you can make me laugh, be considerate, like Lav said, smile, that rest can come along, you know what I mean? Someone that's got a heart. I listen to a lot of music and some lyrics stand out to me, like I think it was a Drake lyric and he says, not because they got a heart doesn't mean they have a heart. That's deep. That wordplay right there, just because she's got a heart or just because he has a heart, it doesn't mean they have a heart. Someone with a good, genuine heart, very deep. And I think this should be recognized and established at the beginning. A lot of us go for looks, or used to go for looks. I think the maturer group, older group, we don't really, looks ain't as important, but it is important, but it's not as important. And I think that's something we have to weigh the odds up. Like, it's not all about the outside. It's all about the inside. I think the inside is much, do you guys agree? Like, the inside is more important than the outside. The outside don't really hold as much weight as what the person is all about on the inside. Yep. So yeah, what are some of the most important qualities you look for in a partner? Awareness, accountability, caring, considerate, communication. Terry says communication, financial stability, loving, being sympathetic, empathetic, loving God more than he loves me, loving my children, also watch how man. That's awesome. All of them stuff, yeah, very deep and very much agree. And let's be real. Let's be real. Let's be real. Let's be real. How much of us actually meet someone that appears to love God more than they love you? Let's be honest with each other. I mean, that's an individual thing. I love God. It might not appear that way because I don't walk around glorifying him in public or rejoicing and talking, but it doesn't mean I don't love God. But very strong points there. Financial stability. Can you guys be someone that's not financial? I mean, they're okay, but they just do the bare minimum, but they've got all the other attributes. All of those beautiful attributes such as communication, caring, considerate, sympathetic, empathetic, loving God, accountable, self-aware, but they haven't hit that financial milestone. They're still finding themselves. Absolutely. I agree. I think all the others outweigh that. I do. I honestly do. Everyone's got their, the road to success isn't about how fast you get there. It's getting there and working towards it. Once you're always progressing and moving forward, that is very important and key. Do you guys agree with what I'm saying? And these are things we need to take serious now because we're winding down. We're not winding up. We want to enjoy these days of our life. We really do want to enjoy it. Even if we're not with someone, we're with people that's loving, caring, considerate. Because mind you, all of those above traits, they don't have to be from a partner. It could be from a friend. It can be a friend. Someone that's been with you for thick and thin. Siri's been my friend for so long. Do you know what I'm saying? We ain't been in contact like every day, every week, every month, but there's a good connection where, we're friends. I can say she's a friend and I don't call many people friends. Do you know what I'm saying? So she's going to keep it real with me. She called me sensitive so much times because I am sensitive. I'm a Pisces, but she's kept it real with me and I respect that. And she's still here today. So what the hell? So much people's come and gone. So, look for a friend in your relationship when you move forward. Look for friendships. Look for friendships before relationships. And how a person treats you is very important. It's very important. Like I said before previously, not everything that's chased is supposed to be caught. So there's certain times there's people that you really like and you're feeling your heart's for them and they're not good for you. And that's the reason why they ain't a part of your life. And we've always given the signs. We're always being given signs. Always given signs. We ignore them. So just be careful. Some of the things that I picked out on that are most important to me and which should be important to each and every one is someone who shares your values. Very deep, guys. Very, very deep. Honest. I'm surprised no one said trust. I'm surprised no one said about trustworthy and someone that's honest. I think that's very big. The series said money comes and money goes. Anything can happen. But as long as you're working towards it, being active, then she's good with that. Respect to that. And I can definitely agree with her there. But yeah, someone that shares your values, man. That's very good. Someone that's trustworthy. No one said that. I'm quite surprised. Trust is one of the biggest things in a relationship. And not just in a relationship as in boyfriend, girlfriend. I'm talking about at work. Someone that lies. Come on. A relationship. And the sad thing about lies, people lie. For the most part, people lie to protect because they think they're not hurting the other person when they lie. A lot of people don't lie to hurt someone. They lie because they know something ain't right. They've done something wrong. Or they feel the person that they care about will be hurt by knowing the truth. And they lie. A lie is very hurtful and the truth is very hurtful. But the right thing is to tell the truth and be honest. So no matter how hard it will be or how hard it could be, definitely tell the truth. We agree on that one there. Yeah. So yeah, someone that shares the same values. Someone to respect. Big up Nathaniel, man. I have to big up my long time buddy Nathaniel. Big up Nathaniel. Thank you for joining. I really appreciate you joining, especially being a man. No, you're right. Communication is important. I don't know why you deleted it, fam. But communication is that's key. Did anyone say it? Yeah, communication's been mentioned. Very important. Thank you, Nathaniel, for joining. Appreciate you. and I hope you interact in this because I need the help from you. Communication and understanding each other. I'm going to change the me to each other now. But yes, we need to understand each other. That's what's important to him. I need to delete it again. I think because when you meet someone, you don't just trust them. That is something that is earned during the relationship. Okay, so you're saying, Siri, you don't just trust someone when you meet them, but do you not trust them when you meet them? And how does that affect you from getting to know someone if you don't trust them? Is it one or the other? You cannot not trust someone and you cannot just trust someone. And there's no in between. It's either you trust them or you don't. Communication and understanding. Yes, big up. I agree with you, Naf. Definitely, 100%. Nathaniel, since it's me and you against the rest, all these women, fam. So I'm going to need your help. So I'm going to ask you a question right now. Do you remember when we was a bit younger, let's say in our early 20s, mid 20s, because I think we've in our 30s and beyond now, when we saw a woman that's dressed half naked, and she's showing what she's working with, and we looked at them, let's be real, I'm like, rah, wow, look at that. Do you feel the same way now as a grown man with kids when you see a female like with revealing clothes on, or she's acting a certain way on social media, twerking, showing her body, and you're seeing everything? Has your feelings towards seeing that changed because you've grown as a person, or you want our black women to show more respect? As in, I don't want to say it's disrespectful because you're your own person, but you got children now. I think you got daughters, if I'm not mistaken. I've got daughters too. So like, how do you feel about that being a man now, being a grown man with children? Does it have the same effect? If you had to line up the same woman dressed, clothed and looking plain versus dress revealing, which one would turn your head quicker? As in, that would appeal to you? It's for my fellow brother Nathaniel. Trust is earned, not given. Do you know what? So do you think I'm mad then, Siri? When I meet someone, I give them the benefit of the doubt. I'm not saying oh my gosh, I just trust them. Obviously, it comes over time and a conversation. Like, it comes with a conversation now. But I don't go in there doubtful. I like to read and feel people out, but I don't go in there like, I don't trust that person. They have to show me something for me not to trust them. But I think I more go in trusting, and then if you do stuff, it will eventually get taken away. Boy, Nathaniel, you're just on that delete button. Yeah, someone that respects you, communicates openly, and shows genuine interest in your life. Not in the moment, in your life. It's very deep. When someone asks me about my future, where do I see myself, it means a lot to me. Even when someone asks me about my credit score, it doesn't bother him no more. That's what Nathaniel's saying. So when he sees, versus when he was younger, we've been there where we worked together, series AT&T, Natty, and we've like, rah. He's like, me, blah, you seen that thing that just walked past, fam? And I'm like, yeah, like, should I, like, that don't appeal to man no more. Not like that. Yeah, so we're on the same page there, Nat. But yeah, what's I saying now? Yeah, so genuine interest. Remember, I think most of us have children now. And, unfortunately, if we're not with the person that we had our children with, we want someone that will potentially be somewhat of a mother role model if we see a lifetime, someone to be with for the rest of our lives. So, those stuff are very important. That's build, family. How they treat their family and stuff is very important. How important is it to have common interests with a partner? Common interest. How important is that, like, to have common interests? For example, I might like sports and she don't like sports. She might like some of the things. Give me some examples. Is it important to have common interests? Let me know, because I never really thought of that. Yeah, I got a serious answer for that. But is common interest important? I go into a friendship trusting someone, but the first time you show me who you are, I'm out. I think there's different levels to it. Like, I go in trusting, but everyone's different. Do you know what I mean? Show you who you are. I appreciate someone that shows me who they are. I respect that. I prefer the person that's a sheep in sheep's clothing rather than someone pretending to be someone that they're not. Because then that gives me the choice to be able to continue, to give me the choice to decide whether I want to continue being that person's friend, rather than if they're putting on an act and I don't know. So I understand what you're saying. I go in trusting, but show me who you are from the beginning, and let me see if I want to work with you, because we're all different. We're all different. All right, big up Nathaniel, man. Who saw that? Hey, big up my brother. Big up my brother. Big up my brother. Hey, what he said was deep. You hear what the man said? Right now, he's on a mission to break my generational curse, and I respect you for that, my brother. Real talk. I respect you for that, because you know what? There's things called generational curses and stuff like that. It's in the Bible. Some might be drinking. Some might be drinking, some might be fighting, some might be arguing, some might be not being married. Like, it's just, you know, their family's got a history of not having marriages, owning property, investments. And you have to break that curse, man. It's real out here. He says it's be passed down to your second and third generation, but it can be broken. You know, you got to put God in the center of everything and have that determination, that willpower, like Natty said, big up yourself and break that. You understand? Like, for me, it's just me and my brother, neither of us have married. I've got children, he don't, and I think, you know, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think none of my aunts were married. I think only one of my uncles, my grandma had 5 children, and I think only one of her children were married. So you can look at that as one. Do you know what I'm saying? You can look at that as a generational curse, if you will. And then let me think about, you know, my cousin, he's married, and then I've got a million cousins. And I think for the most of us, we're not married, so hopefully I'll break that, you know what I mean? But big up yourself now, and I hope that journey's going well. Share the thing, innit? If you've just locked on, you're locked into the Let's Talk Radio and Podcast show right here each and every Sunday, 8 p.m. Eastern and Atlantic time. And where we talk about anything, we talk about relationships, we're community, we're family, where we get to talk about, you know, and learn from each other. And tonight is about making the right choices. All right? Lavi, some commonality is important, but differences allow us to gain knowledge and experience from one another. I love the way you think. I love the way you think, and that's very much true. And you know what's so crazy? I'm going to read the answer. While having common interests be beneficial, it's more crucial to have similar core values. Core values, the root, being equally yoked, your beliefs. That is more important, because imagine you deal with someone that believes in stealing or conning people to make their money. You're a woman of faith or a man of faith, and you guys don't see it won't work, man. Your conscience will be pricking you. So the Bible talks about equally yoked and being unequally yoked. So in this answer here, is more beneficial and crucial to have similar core values and mutual respect for each other's individual interests. Same thing Lav just said, almost. Yeah, so yeah, just bear that in mind, man. It's deep. And so remember, let's touch on some things in relationships. Some of the things that have you guys ever met someone or been with someone in the past and they were really a good person, but you liked the other person that wasn't good for you, and you lost out on a good person that you guys could have actually grown together? It might not have been that spark, but there was a good person, a good female, good male, and you lost that. A couple times, yeah. Grow with someone that respects you and believes in you and is gonna back you and be kind and nice, and someone that's very respectful and that you share the same core values. That's more important. Like I keep saying to people, it's not always everything that's being chased is supposed to be caught. Some things in your life are definitely seasonal, and some things are there for you to learn from, and it's temporary, and that's just what it is. That's what it is. All right, guys. So next we're going to go on to financial. We're going to talk about some financial choices. financial choices. What are some of the steps to making sound financial decisions, guys? This is a deep one. It's a big one. Like, what are some of the steps? You know, to make sound financial decisions. Come on, talk to me. I know we got a bunch of people in here that's smart, people that own their own homes, their own cars, and credit cards on point credit scores, 750, and and there's nothing wrong. And this is why we're here. I've made some terrible choices, especially acting on impulse. Don't feel bad about it. Learn from it. That's why we're here. Learn from it. So anyone that's thinks they're doing good as far as saving or financial stable, I'm not telling you to pour out your business, but what advice do you give for that? What are some of the steps to making sound financial decisions? Here it says, create a financial plan. Don't live above your means. Definitely, 100%. Do not live above your means. And also, I would say, don't watch what other people have and try and match them or be, same thing as Sirius said, don't live above your means. And one of the things that you can do is just going back to pen and paper, the basics. Jot stuff down. There's nothing wrong with it. Write things down. Buy your needs and save for your wants. Yeah. And do you know what? Do you know what's so crazy? I agree with you, Shah. A lot of us save and hang on, but you still have to have fun in the process. I would say everyone, once you're working hard and you're earning everything legitly and you definitely enjoy your money. Tomorrow's not promised. I'm not saying go crazy. You've got 10, 20 grand saved in your account to go and spend 15. I'm not saying that. But definitely have fun and enjoy your money. You've worked hard for it. No one, put you in the position that you're in. You may have had assistance and stuff like that. But at the same time, you worked hard for it. You positioned yourself right to be where you're at. Enjoy it. Do not stack it, because tomorrow's not, I'm saying save, but do not go crazy and say, not touch nothing and not enjoy it, because after 40, going to 50, 60, the stuff you could have done in your 20s and 30s is going to be difficult to do. You might be able to do it, but it won't be as fun. So definitely. Lav says budget and have balance. Definitely. You should always have a year's projection of funds, I would say. At least a year. You should be a year ahead. Like, you should have a year's savings for the what if you lost your job, you can live on a year at least. I think there's a theory behind it. I can't remember if it's 6 months, but I would say a year is good. There is no U-Haul behind your hearse. Believe that. There is no U-Haul behind the hearse. And if you don't understand what that means, when we're moving into a new apartment, new house, we get these big U-Haul trucks that take everything with us. All our valuable stuffs, our beds, our beautiful stuff, our clothes, our sneakers. Guess what? That one pot of lot of land that you don't even know if you're gonna have it for life. It's death, right? But you don't know if it's gonna be yours because you'll be gone. But that's the only guaranteed piece of land that you will own. And all these stuff that you worked hard for, even the home that you bought, you know what I mean? As I get older, the wisdom, it just comes and it just comes and it comes. You work so hard for these stuff. In 100 years, God knows who's going to own it. You're going to be nothing. You're not even going to be a memory to people in 100 years. And they're going to do what the hell they want with what you worked for. Everything that we have is rented. We don't own nothing in this world. Do you realize that? Oh, I own this house. Oh, I own this car. Nah, you don't own nothing. You don't own nothing. You go tomorrow. What do you own? Nothing. So if you can have that mindset to know that, I'm not saying, okay, well, don't buy a home or don't do that. But just remember, be humble. Just know that you can go out of style at any minute. Yeah. That's why you have to wake up every morning, give thanks, prayers, and, you're another day above ground is a blessing. And make sure you recognize that blessing, because it's not guaranteed. We're in great positions right now. The fact that we're up and we have a roof over our head, we can eat, we need to stop complaining. We really do. Ukraine, Palestine, Israel. You see what's going on over there. You see what's going on. I was watching something in Haiti, man, and that's our neighbors. Imagine just an hour down the road from us. These men ain't got food to eat. These men are getting raped. Man. I said man. Gal. Man are getting raped too because they don't have no control. They don't have no government. We complain because, you know, we can't, not that we can't, but we want steak and lobster, but yeah, we had to go McDonald's because we had stuff to do. Nah, man. You know what them man are eating right now in Haiti? Mud cakes. I watched it. It's made from mud, butter, and sugar. Kids, we got to be grateful. We really do. We really do. And I mean that seriously. So yeah, I say that to say this. Listen, be grateful. When you're making your decisions, think of the other person that don't have when you want to fuss or moan. Save your money, live within your means, as Sirius said. Plan and save, budget and balance. All of those are very, very, very much valid points that we should all take into consideration. All right. And the answer for that is start by creating a holistic financial plan. Give yourself time to think decisions through rationally and be wary of making choices based off emotions. Be careful not to make decisions based off emotions. I can put my hand up and say, yes, I've been there, done that, and I'm getting better at not doing that. How do we avoid common financial mistakes? Jeffy, are you still with us? You're gone quiet. Terry, you still with us? I know Love, you're still there. Natty, big up, still here. T, where you gone? Not hearing much from you. Syria, Marcia, where you at? Tanya, you're still with us, love? Yeah, man, if you just locked on, the Let's Talk Radio and podcast show each and every Sunday at 8 p.m. If, of course, I miss a Sunday, I'll try my best, very best to fill in on a Wednesday. But it's definitely, by the grace of God, on Sundays. Please tune in, share, tell a friend to tell a friend. Yeah, research, figure it out, man, definitely. So how can we avoid common financial mistakes? Common finance. You know what's so mad? We need to teach our kids. We need to teach our children because a lot of the things that we know now, we know they didn't teach us in school. And there's a reason for that. I mean, the system's there to give us the basics, you know what I mean? But they can't give us too much because we'll outsmart them. We would outsmart them. We'll go out into the real world at 16, 18 years old being geniuses. What? Let me just say being a genius. They don't want that. Don't come here telling me what I'm trying to say. I know what I was trying to say. Yeah, you got to teach the upcoming, Shah. You have to teach them because they don't teach us. Thank you, T. I'm glad you're still here. Same here, Siri. You're not on your own. And we need to, do you know what? Big up to my barber, Bert. I wish one day he would come in and listen to the show. Big up Bert the barber. This man, he always took the time out, 10 minutes, 15 while he's cutting my hair. He will stop, he will listen, and he would guide. And this man would, out of the goodness of his heart, you can tell when a man's, especially from another man, a man to a man, educate me on finances. Anything he learned, he knows that I want to learn, and I was hungry to learn. This man will take the time out and just talk to me, and he'll change the channel once I walk into the financial channel. And listen, because of him, certain things happen. So big up, Bert. And yeah, appreciate you, man. And when we learn something, we got to pass the torch on. We shouldn't keep it to ourselves. If you notice how stagnant we are as black people in a whole, like in as far as building, because there's no togetherness, and that's what we need. We need more togetherness, and it starts with individuals like me, you, Syria, T-Shah, Nathaniel, Lav. It starts with us. It doesn't start with 100 people. It starts with one person. The man in the mirror, as Michael Jackson would have said. So I hope you guys take this seriously, for real. And even if it's your partner that you start with, and you share the knowledge, you know what I mean, and you expand, it's a start. I mean, if there's 16 people and 2 people take this in, my job was done and I feel good about it. So remember to share the knowledge when you learn something, pass it on. Do not keep it to yourself, guys, because someone taught you, someone showed you, and you know, we want to grow as people. I'm going to say it, whether you like it or not, grow as black people, but as people as a whole, we need to pass the torch over, and when we're educated, we need to educate. All right, guys. And it's okay. It's okay to you not being financially where you're at. But once you recognize that and you've identified you're not where you're at, write it down. Start planning. Start planning. I'm not financially where I am, but I'm working towards it. And I'll continue to work towards it. Big up Davian. Thank you for joining us. Big up my St. Thomas crew. You know, my knowledge didn't happen overnight. It really didn't. And I'm enjoying it. Do you know what? The more you sit down and learn, the more you enjoy wisdom. It's a beautiful thing to learn, and it gives you focus, it gives you vision, it gives you understanding, it gives you knowledge. And it's a beautiful thing. Real talk. Big up Shaniqua. And do you know why you're gonna continue to learn and be awesome? It's because you got a willing heart. Once you got a willing heart, when the student's ready, the teacher will appear. All you got to do is take the first step. That's it. A baby didn't come out running, didn't come out crawling, didn't come out walking. He came out and was loved, cared for, nurtured, and eventually learned. And that's the same with us. We're no different. It's just different levels. But we just have to encourage each other. So yeah, big up all my crew them that's got the willing heart and that open to learning. You get there. That's all we got to be, open to learning. I'm learning every day, and I'm loving it. When I learn something, I'm like, okay, cool, I got you. All right, so what we need to do is educate ourselves on financial basics. Basics, guys, basics. It always starts from the basics. Set clear goals. Definitely set goals. Budget wisely. Something I've been terrible at, but I've gotten better at. Budget wisely and avoid impulsive spending. Terrible. Me, terrible, but I'm learning. Oh, big up cousin Nafi. Big up yourself, man. You're all the way in the UK. So Nafi, cuz I fully understand the fact that you was able to show up. I appreciate that. That's love right there. That's a love to you, man. Big up, love. Yeah, thank you for joining. Go and get your sleep, man. I'm going to have to do a show for the UK crew. Seriously, but thank you for joining all the way from London, England. Big up yourself, cuz. Yeah, so back to what I was saying. Educate yourself on financial basics. Set clear goals. Budget wisely. And I'm going to have to definitely practice what I preach, because I lack in some of these areas. Practice. No, it doesn't say that. Set clear goals, budget wisely, and avoid impulsive spending. Something I've been bad at. It's also helpful to seek advice from financial planning tools or professionals. You know? So let's work on it. Big up UK, big up London. You don't know. We got my hometown, London, UK, England. Yeah, man. So, guys, yeah, anything you guys want to contribute on that? And remember, the phone lines are open. If you want to call in and ask me a question. If you guys don't know, the business that I run is Anwa, www.anwa.usvi.com. Yeah, I'm learning still, and I can learn from you as well. The phone line's open now. What's the time? Yeah, so I'm going to open it now. 954-997-0653. I repeat, 954-997-0653. If you have a question you like to ask me or ask our audience, please feel free to call in. Shah, big up yourself. You was one of the people that was very vocal in the last one. You was able to call in and ask some questions and engage and participate. And that's what I like. So big up yourself. Feel free to call in if you need to, okay? But yeah. So we're going to touch back on, you guys, anything else you want to touch on when it comes to finances, financial choices? Because I'm going to tap back into the relationship side of things. And the question, relationship choices, how do you know if you're making the right choice in a relationship? That's a tough one, because you really don't, man. People can switch up on you in a month or even a year or two. What I would say is embrace the moment, enjoy the moment. Use your discretion, learn from past experiences. Because it's very hard, because usually we go into a relationship thinking that person's the right one, but that's one of the toughest things. It's very tough. It's very tough when it comes to relationships. But I'm going to tally back to what I've been saying for the last few months. Be happy within yourself. Once you got happiness within, you should be good. You should be good. Once you make yourself and your happiness primary, you should be good. Definitely be good. So That's what I say. And here it says, reflect on whether the relationship enhances your life. But yeah, and see, that's what I've been able to look at now. And I'm sorry, it might sound, I'm not sorry. I don't think it's selfish to say be selfish. And when I say be selfish, I mean you deserve the best. And if the person you're dealing with isn't enhancing your life, and when I say enhancing, guys, I'm not talking about materialistic things and buying you the expensive bags or paying for your this, that, and other. Making you happy and making you feel secure, and they have you at their best interest. You guys work together and you can make wealth, and you know, first of all, health comes first. Health can get you wealth, but wealth cannot get you health. Remember that. That's a deep one. Health can get you wealth. Wealth can't get you health. Steve Jobs, he said it, man. Billionaire, whatever he was. You know what I mean? We see it every day. So yeah, definitely be happy within yourself first. And to answer the question, how do you know if you're making the right choice financially? Reflect on whether the relationship enhances your life, right? Enhances your life and aligns with your long-term goals. Long-term. That's very important that you guys sit down and have this conversation about long-term goals, because we do get caught up in the moment and we make stupid mistakes by being caught up in the moment. Who can agree I've made dumb mistakes, giving that energy to people that didn't deserve it because I was caught up in the moment, what they call lust. Yeah? Have control at all times. Have control at all times of your situation, guys. Yeah? If you're going in there, just know what you're going in there for and your intentions, your long-term, end-term, whatever. We're all grown people and we all deserve to have the options and choices. When you're dealing with someone, be clear, precise, tell them your intentions, and in return, they should do the same. So you guys be on the same page. We're too grown to be misleading and being temporary. And it's okay. You want to mislead, you want to be temporary, but be real to that person. Let them know your intentions, because it's only right. Have that conversation from the get-go. Yeah. And once that person's being real and honest with you, you have to accept it. You have to accept it. And when you ask a person a question, the answer is going to be yes, no, I don't know. Do not expect the answer to always be yes. Otherwise, don't ask the question. Don't ask a question if you expect it to be yes. Do not ask me a question, and if I tell you no, you're going to be mad. You ask me a question. Because if you got all the answers, then don't ask me the question. Straight up. Yeah? From time you ask a question, yes, no. Remember, you can't be mad at the truth. You shouldn't be. It's different being hurt and upset, but do not be mad at the truth if the person's real with you. All right, guys, are we understood there? Does that make sense? Yeah, so yeah, definitely ask a question. Try not to mislead anyone. And, the truth hurts, but be real. Be real. Be real. So communication, trust, and mutual support are key indicators of a healthy relationship. You hear that, guys? I'm going to repeat that. Communication, trust, mutual support. Mutual means two. When you're both supporting each other. We need to take the I and replace it with we. Yes, we're going to start talking French. We. All right. We can't be self-centered all the time. We can't. Yes, be selfish in certain things and certain aspects, but not all the time. We definitely have to. If you care about someone, you have good intentions. It's a we thing now. If they got kids, it's a us thing. You know what I mean? That's deep and it's real. You guys with me? You guys are going quiet on me. Quiet. Let me know a signal if you're still with us. It's a Let's Talk Radio and podcast show. Don't forget to add us on TikTok, Instagram, of course, Facebook, and right here, YouTube. Subscribe, tell a friend, share, please. I'm very active on TikTok. You'll get most of the shorts, and this show will be pretty much up on TikTok as well. How you guys feeling about the show? Is it educational? Are we learning? Do you have disagreements? Do you agree? Talk to me. I like to be interactive with everything that I do. I want us to know that we're learning. Yeah, big up Rapid Riddles. I'm not sure who that is, but thank you. Big up yourself. Where are you listening from, Rap? Yeah, so definitely, guys, reflect on whether the relationship enhances your life. If your life is here, you want it to take you here, not here. And you don't want it to be stagnated, don't want to stay. You don't want it to stay here. Big up Shaniqua, thank you. And appreciate everyone that liked and shared everything. Oh, big up Justin. How you doing, man? You've been quiet today. But thank you for joining. Big up, big up, big up, big up. Thank you for joining, Justin. Yeah. Reflect on whether relationships enhance your life and aligns with your long-term goals. Communication, trust, and mutual support are key indicators of healthy relationship. Big up, cuz. You're still with us, man. All the way in the UK. Appreciate you. What should you do if you're unsure about a relationship? That's a deep one because we've all been there. What do you guys think you should do if you're unsure? You can't force anyone. I think patience is one of the biggest things that you need to work on. Big up, Jeff. Thank you. Still with us. Thank you for letting me know you're still with us. I started to think that I was talking to myself, to be fair. And we're going into the last 5 minutes. Whoa, that was quick. But if you want me to keep going, let me know. What should you do if you're unsure about a relationship? What do you guys do? I think the main thing we should do is communicate. Big up, Nicole. Thank you. I didn't even know you was here in the first place. Thank you, Nicole, for joining us. Communication is always good. And then when you communicate, there's different ways. I keep saying to people as well, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. Remember, guys, it's how you say it. Myself, my brother Justin, we can say something to one person and the person on the other end is going to receive it differently based on how we present it to them. So guys, remember when you're trying to communicate something, aside from communicating effectively, communicate with thought, communicate with empathy, communicate with, there's a word that I'm looking for. It's not compassion, but you guys help me. When you're discussing certain things, sensitivity somewhat, that's not the word, but be aware of the other person's feelings. And I've said this before, I'm a man that's got so much parables and just over the years and stuff. Remember how people feel. I don't care what you think of me no more. I used to. I really don't care no more what people think of me, but I definitely care about how they feel about me. So when you present something to someone, when you're presenting it, try and think of how is this that I'm going to say going to make that person feel, rather than what they think about me. What they think is only a thought. How they feel is something that you did that left an impact on them. And again, communication is the way you present it. So in answering the question, we have some answers here to what do you think you should do if you're unsure about a relationship. Siri says, sorry, because I know in Siri, it's a Siri about Siri for me. She says, communicate with the person. Definitely. Communication is always at the top of the chain. Definitely communicate. Shah, check in, see if you guys are on the same page. Jeff, if communication isn't working, what's next? It's time to go. Ooh, she has a question for you guys. Let me lower down the volume. What do you do if communication is not working? This is from Jeff Lynn. What's next? Guys, help us out. Help me out. Help Jeffy out with that question. If communication isn't working, what's next? And that's a very valid question. What is next? Especially if it's someone that you care for. You don't want to just up and keep it moving. What's next? I want to answer. I want to know the answer to that. Very valid. Thank you for that, Jeff. Shanique was saying, I stayed. I tried to talk and understand why would you ask to be in a relationship only to turn around and disrespect me. I stayed for 4 years. Did that person give you an answer? And I'm sorry that you went through that, Shan. But sometimes one door closes and 10 more open. Now, I'm not saying 10 more, man, but 10 more opportunities, okay? And again, thanks for everyone that checked on me while I've been dealing with this COVID nonsense. Still in quarantine, man. Time to leave. Yeah, if communication ain't working, time to leave. Time to leave. Communication is very much key. So there's your answer. Time to leave, Jeff. All right, you agree with them? It says take time to reevaluate your feelings and the relationship dynamics. Consider discussing your concerns with your partner or trusted friend. or even go and check a counselor. Oh, they just kept saying sorry. Yeah. Afterwards, sorry becomes ineffective. It becomes ineffective. And lastly, our last subject that we're going to touch base on real quick is I'm doing that because I can't even see what the last topic is. All right, last topic, family spending. So once you're in an established relationship and maybe you got kids or a couple kids, or maybe you're going to be getting married soon, of course, as a family now, it's not just you, it's not just them, you're all together now. So family spending is the last thing that I will touch up before we close off. Family spending. How can families make the right choices with spending? That's a question. Sorry, guys. That's a question. How can families make the right choices with spending? Families. I'm gonna swiftly move on. Families should create a budget that reflects their values and priorities, track their spending, and regularly review and adjust their budget to ensure it aligns with their financial goals. What is a good approach to teaching kids about family spending? That's a good one. What can we teach our children? The ones coming up, the little Jeffies, the little Shans, the little Siris, the little Lavs, the little, Shahs. What can we, Nicole, Nafi, what can we teach our children when it comes to family spending? What can we teach our kids, guys? I'm going to read, and then you guys can basically let me know your thoughts. And it says, involve children in budget discussions. Teach them the value of money and encourage them to participate in setting financial goals and understanding the trade-offs of spending choices. So basically, it's all about communication. And that's every topic, every subject that we've discussed right here today. 10%, and that's a key number in the Bible as far as giving and saving, 10%. So yeah, do it, guys. But I've learned, teach them the value of money, 100%. I don't have a family or own. Some of us don't, a lot of us don't, but you will one day, right, Shah? So you're basically ahead of most because you don't have it yet. So don't look at it as a bad thing, look at it as an awesome thing. All right? Not everything you see you must have. True that. But guess what? Every topic that we spoke about here today, guess what is one thing they all have in common? Who could be the first person to tell me one thing that every topic has in common? I'm going to give you guys 30 seconds to think about it. What is the one thing that everything has in... Oh, there we go. Big up, Jeffy. Communication. You guys notice that communication is very big here, guys. Whether it's finances, whether it's relationships, whether it's friendships, communication is the door, to everything. So, moving forward, discussion and communication. Yep. It's all about communication, guys. Do we agree? We agree. Yep. So, guys, to conclude this whole thing, thank you again for joining. It was a very nice topic. I feel it was very good. I learned from everyone as always. So I appreciate you guys. Remember, I'm nothing without you guys. So please keep on joining. Let's keep learning. 2024, we're going to do some big things. I'm going to conclude and shut off if you have more questions. And since I feel that communication has been key, I'm going to close off based on communication. All right. So based on communication. All right. And this is my conclusion. Communication is the cornerstone of healthy relationships, fostering understanding, trust, and connections. In families, effective communication nurtures bonds, resolves conflicts, and promotes harmony. In life, it enables collaborations, empowers individuals to express needs, and fosters empathy, ultimately enriching our personal and professional interactions. So there you guys have it. Conclusion: communication is the key to everything, to success. Without no communication, you're gonna have a long, bumpy road. So let's communicate, let's love, let's share, and same way, communicate this page, and let's keep it moving. It's been nice having you. Until Sunday, stay blessed, stay dry, stay everything positive, okay? And I'll see you next week. Big up yourselves.